Bo Nix may not be the starter.
This kid did.
Bo Nix, SEC Freshman of the Year. Are you starting to believe the legitimacy of the fact that Bo Nix may not be the starter?
This kid didn't think about NFL. This kid thought about being quarterback at Auburn and playing Alabama in the Iron Bowl.
You're 18 years old. The weight of the world is on you. How do you handle that?
Auburn was good. These other teams were arguably as good as they've ever been.
Auburn University has decided to make a change in the leadership of the Auburn University football program.
Sometimes the best in store for you is not always what you think.
Former Auburn quarterback Bo Nix, who entered the transfer portal last week, has announced his commitment to the University of Oregon.
I got the keys to the kingdom. Ain't nobody stopping me now.
He eats, sleeps, breathes, drinks football all day, every day.
I am a fighter. A warrior washed in the blood.
Always train harder. There's something that you can do better. There's something that I can get out of.
The way he steps into the building early in the morning, right to the time he spends late at night, him being a coach on the field for us is really the difference in our success.
A warrior washed in the blood. Cause I got something to believe in. When I'm 40 days in the flood.
Bob says it all the time. You know, football's what we do. It's not who we are.
It's grind time.
Hello?
Bo Nix, SEC Freshman of the Year. Are you starting to believe the legitimacy of the fact that Bo Nix may not be the starter?
Auburn University has decided to make a change in the leadership of the Auburn University football program.
Former Auburn quarterback Bo Nix, who entered the transfer portal last week, has announced his commitment to the University of Oregon.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select
Wow.
Filling every cookie, ice cream cone.
Look, you're coming to South Alabama to train, you know, for the NFL draft. There's more bells and whistles out there if you want to look for that. You come down to South Alabama, like it's all football.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Here we go. Good. You talking about in your finish? Oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, I see that sometimes. It's like you're restricting yourself on your rotation. So there's such thing as over rotation, but then there's also such thing as like, you know, not rotating enough. And sometimes I feel like you're getting there, right? Instead of just letting that foot. Last time you'll feel that foot kind of there, right? Like finishing like a golfer. Yeah, and I don't even care about the drag as much, but just like watch my back foot, watch it turn. You know, it's kind of there. Sometimes you'll be like this. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's roll.
Bo is a pro in everything he does. He is intense. He knows what it takes. He's going to prepare. He's going to prepare harder than anyone, and he's going to work hard in the weight room. He's going to work hard on in his movement. He's going to work hard on the skill of playing quarterback. So I would just say, you know, Bo is a fierce competitor and a guy that loves football, and he has a desire to be great, and he knows that that's going to cost a lot. And I think he's willing to do that.
Look at the actor.
There we go. So a typical day, we would show up at 7:45 in the morning, a little earlier, and we would get going and have PT. We'd work on some deficiencies maybe we had, with physical bodies, just maybe, we were tight in a certain area, or we, needed to strengthen somewhere, or, needed something worked on. We would do that to get going, kind of get our bodies loose. And then we would go throw if it was a throw day. And then we would finish it with some speed or some moving on the field, and then a lift, and then meeting time.
I actually texted her yesterday because that girl ended up, so it's not funny. I bet I had an elevator.
Yeah.
Our trainer gets called upstairs because a girl.
If it was an off day, you do everything but throw. So that was a unique schedule. It was fun because you were just going back to back to back. Everything was football, and I was just joking with a lot of people. I was just out there training my life away. Every day was training. How can I get better?
Good. Just get your depth. Okay, get out. Just go half speed. I know you're right. Go.
Oh, man.
Obviously, still some habits to break, still some things that we're going to work on, but the foundation is there in everything that we've been working on. I feel what it's like, and I know what I'm trying to get out of myself now when it comes to throwing.
Front or back? That's it. Oh, go. Sign it up. Shoot. At least two. We got a tie too. Go ahead. Oh no, win.
How about that? Stopped.
How about he?
Oh, and then he rattled it.
Hey, how about you talking in his backswing? Just like, these are golf rules out here, dude. A lot of strong relationships around here, and I think we talk about that often, but you just don't want everyone to neglect who you're standing next to, and got connected with too. It's just neat, man. Football brings us all together, and it's just it's worth paying attention to. And I'm grateful for all you guys. So appreciate y'all being out here. So valuable.
I haven't been able to take my eyes off my husband's pants since he tried this morning trick. What happened afterward was unbelievable.
I thought it would be.
I mean, as soon as he could walk, he would be.
Yeah.
He'd be throwing a baseball, swinging a baseball bat, picking up a football, whatever it may be, basketball.
And then as he grew up, he would look at those plays and then run outside and do the play. And that was how he played growing up. He would look at a play either on the cut-ups or a football game that we had DVR'd or whatever, and then go outside and play the game.
What are they doing? Okay, and then what are you going to do? Okay.
If you were wanting to play something else, he was going to turn it into football or basketball or baseball, whatever. It didn't matter what they were playing. Quite honestly, when he started playing in the 7th grade, it didn't take him long to realize I'm better than all these guys out here.
Yes!
I go back a long time remembering football. My grandfather was a coach, and so I grew up on the sidelines of his football games. I grew up in the stands at Dad's football games, constantly playing in the backyard, trying to be somebody, pretend like I was, throwing a game-winning touchdown or, whatever it may be. I was always playing football, and as far back as I got memory, that's what I wanted to be.
You don't hand it to me, you just fake it. There you go. There you go. That's play action pass.
I remember being like just the happiest kid, getting ready for Friday nights, being on the sidelines and just getting to do the fun things of high school football. And then on Saturday, taping your ankles to go up there and sit in the stands and not even play, but just feel like you were a part of the game. So it's always been a part of me. It's always been, my passion. It's always been my favorite thing. I think at an early age, if it was my coach, I was trying to please my coach. If it was, somebody else trying to do that for them instead of just going out there and being the best I could be. But I've learned that over time, and, I've gotten better at it, and it's human nature sometimes to fall in that trap. But the Lord has a plan, and if you believe in that and if you follow that, then you'll be in the right spot, and you'll eventually, have peace about what you're doing.
So I first met Bo 5-star recruit. He was the #1 quarterback in the class. He grew up in Auburn jerseys. His dad played there. This was Mr. Auburn.
This kid didn't think about NFL. This kid thought about being quarterback at Auburn and playing Alabama in the Iron Bowl.
There was not a person created from the outside perspective that could get Auburn to where they wanted to go other than Bo Nix.
Look at Bo Nix. Look at Bo Nix taking control. This is what everybody wants to know. What did Bo Nix do to win the job? It's these little things like this. There's his father who played, of course, great quarterback here for the Auburn Tigers, coached in college, now a great high school coach. He's a coach's son. He knows the little things that gave him the edge as a freshman to win this job.
I was recruited to Auburn from the head coach, and he literally told me, we have Bo Nix coming. You're set. The amount of hype around this in Auburn was gigantic around Bo.
Look at his eyes. I mean, he doesn't look like a deer in the headlights. He looks like he's in his element.
Everybody invested every piece of emotional pride, everything into Bo Nix is the guy. Was that fair to him? No, because that's one person with 85 scholarships around you. That's one piece of the puzzle, but in this world, all the pressure was applied. Through all the challenges, he rose above them at that time.
Now they can play a little safer, but they're not going to. Nix is back, throws it downfield. Touchdown, Williams! And the legend of this legacy quarterback at Auburn is born in his college debut, a touchdown pass with 9 seconds to play.
It's a constant battle to say, no, we are not going to be defined, and Bo is not going to be defined by what kind of a football player he is in the end. And when you're defined by how you go play a game, you know, it's taxing, and a life of just always being defined by how many state championships you have. What really defines him to me is the impact he's had in the state by the players that he has impacted and the role model he is.
Rolling the dice here at Tiger Stadium. Nix, is he going to do it again? Swirling, scrambling, searching, and finding.
Now, I think deep down, Bo knew this is probably not the best fit for me football-wise, but I'm going to go give it a shot.
If you listen to the outside noise, you always just continue to search for something. And I'm out there doing what I do, not for other people, not for their opinion, not for their, standards, not for their satisfaction, but, doing it because the Lord placed me in this position.
Bo was meant to be at Auburn. He wasn't ready to go to Oregon coming out of high school.
Lord doesn't make mistakes. He brought me out here for a reason. And he gave me the life and the adversity that I needed to be who I am now. And he'll continue to do that to shape me into the best person that I can possibly be. And it's only up to me to, walk in that, light and walk that path. What's funny is every year at Auburn, I got better and better, but it still just wasn't even close to what I felt like I could, my potential could bring. And then, all it took was just a team that let me just be Bo and went out there and did my thing.
Know what they're doing, but what are they doing? What happens when their shoulder? Yeah, when my left hand hits, they're really what's going on? My hips open and my shoulders closing. So there's a lot of torque generation. There's a lot of rhythm to that, sequence to that. And it happens quick. I don't love it. I don't love my hands off of it and then I throw it. But I don't know that it's proven that, hey, there's been tons of fumbles in the pocket because of it. So, but I do think it's a better habit to not do it. And that's kind of what both y'all do, right?
It's almost like you punch it back.
Faster, a little faster, a little faster, a little faster, a little faster.
Wow, you messed me up because I think you're about to bust it every time you get going. No. He's over here like
1,000,000,000%. Bo's eye literally goes right there. It's like that reverse of that groundhog.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
We're gonna go.
So I'm here. Think equal weight distribution on your hand. Hey, same thing. Open that left foot. My shoulder's open. When I drive out, it really doesn't close until that right foot hits. You follow me? So I don't want to start closed and then just kind of overstep myself in my alignment so long. All right, so I'm here. All right, and then just to get back step. Same thing we just did. Here we go, here we go. Equal weight distribution. Here we go, here we go. Open that right foot. Open that right foot down a little bit. Good. Posture stays back. Come on, keep it up. Hands here. Good, good.
Please let me join your guild. I want to be a part of a team.
Try not to watch. 1492, that's a record. Get the 1300, right here.
Did you know there's 5 guys from the state of Alabama in the Super Bowl and only 2 from North Carolina? I sent that to Drake and he said potluck.
Gosh.
All right, cover your phone.
Go, jump. Not me. Not me.
Man, this is cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Woo.
There's a lot of guys out there in colder, so at least I'm tougher than Carter.
He's not clocking in and clocking out, you know, and when the work leaves the football field, he leaves and he takes that work with him.
A dominant performance for Oregon, a terrific farewell for Bo Nix. He told you a lot when he said, I want to go out a winner, I want to play one more game. And this is probably everything that he could have dreamed of and more.
People question his arm because he takes a lot of underneath throws. I don't have any concerns. Well, I know he's got enough arm.
Train hard, he can go, he can perform at a high level, and he's not going to falter under pressure.
Bo had the best completion percentage in the history of college football this year. So these guys tomorrow, they can do this stuff with their eyes closed.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select.
Right here, this 35 where you want to intersect, like run through the numbers. So make sure you're not going at a super high angle. You get over there, and then once you get over there to the end, you kind of flatten it out. So like right here, you round that curve, and you kind of flatten it out.
When you're looking at a pro day script, you want to hit a lot of different things. You want it to be versatile. You want to answer any questions if there aren't any, but end of the day, like you want to show off strengths.
We started just putting together a script a few weeks ago with Demo, what we felt like we wanted to show, really want to attack vertically down the field with just some of the things that are going around, and just kind of prove again once more after, what I've done on tape, and just go out there and do it again.
Yeah, maybe just 2 more chops right there. You good with that, Bo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you're running to it.
We went through it several times, go through, the script, take some things out, add some things, fine tune it enough to when you get out there, you go out there and you just feel great about it, feel comfortable, and you've done everything several times.
I think Bo's one of the best throwers in the world. And I think Bo's one of the best pocket passers in the world. I think he's one of the best athletes at this position in the world. And I think he's one of the best off-platform / spontaneous movements in the pocket. This guy can do all that. At the end of the day, playing quarterback is all of it. And so, you want to show all that. We're going to show tons of different drops. We're going to show, under center gun, play action, on the run, clean pocket, contested. And then ultimately, you want to hit a lot of quick, short intermediate, deep intermediate, and then deep shots. And so we're going to try to have a good variation of different range of throws.
So instead of kind of looping back right over to the center, loop back more of the right guard. You follow me?
Yeah.
Then you kind of open yourself up a little bit.
Just click on the one step. I need to go here and then go again.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, that's right. Good catch.
I like this ad.
Yeah, I do too.
It's better than the retreat.
Good job hitting the edge right there. Like your tempo on the edge. That's good, man.
I gave Bo a blank canvas and gave him a lot of ideas. And then we created this pro day script, and it's 58 throws. And I want to say it's 30 to the right and 28 to the left. And we got 10 deep balls and we got 20 movements off drops. Bo put his signature on it. And this is Bo's day. And I can't wait to see him go out there and compete. And I would think that you're going to see a guy who's on fire.
You know that I feel good.
Who's coming in the driveway?
When he got to Oregon, I think one of my biggest challenges with him was you don't have to do everything. Just do your job. You're so talented. You don't have to make every play. Bo can do anything he wants to do on the football field.
Because he's such a talented player, there were times where, coming in, you felt like he knew that he could make the play on his own. And when you put great players around him, I think he realized I can let these guys make plays for me rather than me have to make the play. So seeing him make great decisions, taking care of the ball, you don't have that completion percentage that he had if you don't take care of the ball. If you don't have an awareness of when it's worth the risk and when it's not.
And I saw a guy be comfortable with his own skin, and a guy transition from I need to be perfect to I accept who I am, and I actually love this game. I don't have to be serious all the time. I can enjoy doing it. And that was the secret to Bo's success, was he really fell in love with the process and the joy of the success and the failures at Oregon.
Yeah, I think there's several moments in Bo's career here where he's been able to, be an example for the guys around him. But more than anything, his calm confidence when it shows up on the field. Our first year we played in the Holiday Bowl.
Things didn't go great early. You can see him in his eyes when he takes the field for the last drive. And the calmness and composure directing the guys with his hand signals all the way down the field.
It's coming down to the last play, and Bo calls the play in the huddle.
3-by-1 bunch. Running back set to the 3-by-1 bunch. I know exactly what play is about to be called.
4th down and 2. At the 6-yard line for Oregon. 24 seconds remaining. Bo Nix. Does he have some magic in him? Nix drops back underneath. Touchdown, Ducks! Wow!
And it was the same thing that I remember in practice about week 8 that he didn't throw the hot under. But to watch that process of the maturity to take the field all the way down the field to the biggest moment at the biggest time.
It's the play that he felt comfortable running. Well, I think that immediately gave confidence to every one of the players on the field that this play is going to be successful because Bo's comfortable with it. We've ran it a million times, and we can go have success with it. That led to a game-winning touchdown.
Take a deep breath, take the snap, know the hot, throw the under, win the game. In the biggest moments, this dude became the calmest player.
High line. Berg, you got a bender to the right. Gary, you got to come back to the left. Bucky, you got a hitch to the left. Troy, you got to go route to the right. And then Ted, you're on the left. You got your the weave post. Yeah. Okay. All on, right?
Yeah, just to give you space. Yep. Left hash. Whole shot. Good job. Good. Hey, you've been perfect on that trajectory. I'm not trying to tell you how to do something you don't want to do, but at the end, I like a little quick breakdown because, hey, after that is probably something where they'll take you to Indy, bring them up, y'all break it down, and hey, have a good breakdown before y'all head out.
Nice workout together.
Sounds good. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Can do his back flip.
I mean, y'all been great, by the way. Good job. Really good. Really good.
Appreciate it. Just have fun tomorrow, all right? Work on 3, work on me, 1, 2, 3.
Work. Oh.
Back.
Hey, you better be pushing. Don't be bad.
I mean, you did bands the other day, right?
Yeah.
Stay on it or not? All right, good. Butterflies. Go forearms on too. There we go. Good. He's better when there's more on his plate. He's better when, when he kind of is in that routine. A lot of the arm care stuff we're doing is scap mobility. The ability for the scap to move on the rib cage. The wall series we're really hitting a good bit of that. Just go 4 of those. 4 pinkies, 4 thumbs. All right, cool. Let's go manual real quick. So, they good?
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. Keeping him feeling athletic, strong, and limber. So dialed in and locked in on little things. He tends to be a little bit more consistent. Squeeze foot to elbow, elbow to foot. I need to get me one of these at the place. Mess around, take a nap on this thing. Big day, man. Big. But normal day, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I told those guys today, like they had one of the best offenses in the history of football, and Bo had the best completion percentage in the history of college football this year. So if you can do it against, some of the best defenses in the country, make it look as effortless as they did, then tomorrow is really just an opportunity to have a lot of fun and sling it around and just do what you do. Like these guys tomorrow, like they can do this stuff with their eyes closed, and that's what I hope we accomplish is just, them playing loose and having fun and realizing, hey, it's the last time they'll be together. Last time they'll be together officially and on the same field. So it's a fun opportunity to get after it. Yeah.
I want this day to be, all about, excitement and us having fun. And, if one of us messes up, who cares? Go to the next play. I wasn't nervous at all. I was just anxious. I was very excited. I wanted to get out there and show off a little bit. But I was also not wanting it to go too fast because I knew it was the last time I was going to be out there with those guys in the indoor. Last time I was be able to throw with them. And so from that standpoint, I think we had a blast. And from that standpoint, we took advantage of our opportunity. And from the very get-go, we didn't let a rep slip, and we went out there and took advantage of everything.
I don't want it to be quiet in here. If it's quiet, that's
I ain't gonna let it be quiet.
Hey, just like we're playing a game, we're in practice. Like, talk some smack, like have a good time. This is the last time I get to throw to you guys. So let's lock in and do it. I don't care if the ball hits the ground. We're just having fun.
Two things. Hey, you are the best group in America. You're the best group in America. All right.
And then second, hey, this is the last time you're together, bro. Like last time you're together officially. All right, have fun.
It's gonna be fun.
We're about to go off on this thing, all right?
Good. Shot, money, shot.
Great, man. That was a good thing. Great job.
All right, catch your breath here. Troy, we're gonna start with you on the right. 14-12 curl. Ted, you're on the right, got a stutter. Bucky, you're left, got a smoke. Trey, you're to the right, got a smoke. Ferg, you're on the right, got a shallow. And then Gary, you're after Bucky's looky, you got a curl. All right, here we go. I'm all ready.
Yeah. Good shot. Good ball. Good ball. Under. Good job, babe.
Hey, I appreciate you. I'm gonna pray over us real quick.
Let's do it.
Lord, thank you so much for this day. I thank you for this group of guys. I thank you for all the relationships that we built. I thank you for the men that they are. I thank you for everything that's going to come to us down the road. Lord, I pray that you would keep these guys safe and healthy and just continue to bless and prosper them and just allow us to always stay in contact with each other and just have a great rest of our life. And just never pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hey, good job.
We had a great time together, and I thought it was fun to be out there with the guys again. And because all of us, those few people that were out there have been through a lot together, have been through some great wins, but been through some tough losses. So doing that together one last time was what it's all about. And then we've done that so many different times in that indoor facility to where, the people there, I mean, they weren't saying anything anyway. So it was pretty much like they weren't even there. Overall, it was fun. And, I was confident and just, excited in what we had put together. And just all I had to do was go out there and, keep my front knee bent and not overstride and all that good stuff that I've been practicing on. And, it became easy.
What do you think?
Pretty well.
What do you think?
It could have been any better.
All he did was just do what he does.
Absolutely.
That's all he
That's what
did.
I'm saying.
He didn't do anything special. He just freaking did what he did.
Move in the pocket, slide in the pocket. That was the best thing you did.
Yes.
Just put movement.
Yes. Just like I say right here, I'm watching myself. Hey, if you're doing one thing, he's just throwing to Troy. I'll see you in a little bit. Or you got meetings this afternoon?
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm trying to knock him out. And
Yeah. Well, anyway, hey, I'm proud of you, bro. That was so fun. Hey, it's like I told them over there.
We ripped it.
All you did was do what you do. Like you didn't do anything special, Hey,
you just had a day.
Look, every time you're doing this in the next several
Yeah, you
weeks,
just gotta do it.
you got to play fast. You got to get out of your resets. You got to know when to rip it. All right,
bro.
Right.
Love y'all, man.
Yeah, we start coordinating some workouts.
Here.
Because now that that's done, I need to get back.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I want to lift the house, but I want to get playing
Same
stuff.
thing we do.
Playing
RFD.
Good.
Can't complain.
Yeah, I like
Great
it.
job, man.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
You look all right. You feel like you saw what y'all needed to see. Okay, good. Good.
Ball down the field well, even just moving around.
Yeah, you can move, man.
You feel any tension there? Hold it for 30.
Everything you do, you got to think of it as if, like, is this going to make me a better quarterback? Is what I eat for dinner going to make me a better quarterback tomorrow? Is what time I go to sleep going to make me a better quarterback tomorrow? Is what I read or study going to make me a better quarterback? So everything, I feel like going through life, I got to ask myself that. Like, and at this point, it's kind of redundant and become a pattern. But you say no to the same things and you say yes to the same things, and it's just something that you got to do if you want to play at a high level. And if you don't, it's fine. You just won't necessarily, reach those goals. And so I understand that it's the daily disciplines that are going to make the biggest results. But to me, it's just doing it over and over and over and not, getting bored with the redundancy of life.
How did y'all play yesterday afternoon?
Better than yesterday.
Oh, really? Good. More birdies? W's. Yeah, I hit one. Yeah, I did that yesterday.
Just
but
picked a clean.
man, I pured it. We were on 18. There was a creek that ran up to the left side. Couldn't see it from the shot. Went right in it. Thought it was perfect. Yeah. Pass it and go here. Remember the pass is to focus on the left shoulder close. As we rotate through, knee bend, 3/4. Boom. About 5, 6 reps. Yeah, there you go. You come all the way through with it. Pass it a little bit more. Good. Good left shoulder close.
When you see a guy get out of the valley and just claw his way up and fight to kind of get back to where he thinks he should be and have success and kind of get back on track, it makes you proud as a coach. You know, just thinking back to that last year at Auburn, seeing Bo, you know, struggle. I think that's part of what it takes to be great is you got to be uncomfortable. And I think Bo is you know, knew that, hey, I got to change something if I want to thrive, if I want to kind of get back to being, you know, who I am and maybe even, you know, having a moment where I can kind of hit a peak.
He shows up every day. Every single day, you're going to get the exact same person, the exact same intensity level, the exact same competitiveness. And when your teammates see that, they respect it because he knows that they have that relationship. And I think he learned over his time at Oregon how to lead genuinely, not forced.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the bearskin.
Time to show the world that top is what I strive for. Greatness is a journey I'm willing to strive for. Consistency is key and I don't take no time off. Against the odds, I put it all on the line for. I did it for the...
I mean, he'll go down as one of the greatest. Like, there's a lot of unreal, unworldly, talented guys that have played quarterback here. And I think Bo will be up there with all of them. I really do. His year this year arguably is the best statistical year in the history of Oregon football for a quarterback. The legacy that he left and what he's done for this program, being Coach Lanning's first quarterback here, like he's special and he'll be up there with all the greats at Oregon for sure.
I hope I left it in a better place, you know, than when I found it. But at the same time, they're going to continue to make strides themselves and be better. And I hope they're essentially better than I was able to be. And I hope they're able to go out and continue to win and continue to put on a show. But to me, it's a lot more what can we do off the field and, you know, what kind of relationships you can build. And, you know, I got a lot of relationships through Oregon that I'll have for a lifetime. And hopefully I was able to just share some of that positive influence and light on some other people so that when they go throughout their daily lives or their future, they're able to do some of the same things. And then when you treat people the right way and try to build a relationship with them, and the world's a better place.
The Denver Broncos select.
Time to go see Bo.
Bo Nix's story is written in the stars. I believe that whatever happens, you know, from the end of April is supposed to happen.
His athleticism allows him to play fast and with the speed of the game. So I think he can translate to a great pro.
What you dreamt about since you were a 2-year-old running around envisioning playing college football, you've done it.
I know one thing, whoever gets Bo Nix is getting an absolute pro.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select
I want to just try to think. Ball lower.
Lower?
Yeah.
I like that ball on the deep ball. Drop it a hair lower on the deep ball. Let me hit one more. Okay.
Okay, this beautiful 5 court. This is amazing for stews and braising. Absolutely stunning. Again, this one's
Good job. Good job. Let's spin. I'll mix it up a little bit. Right? Put it in your memory bank. When you get tired, that's one of the first things to happen. Early morning, grind down day, right? Yeah, right. Feeling good. Remember the leg lock. Stay right. Maintain that throwing platform. Cool.
I'm going to wake up on draft day and it's going to finally be here. It's probably going to still feel like it's in the far distance because that's how it's felt the entire time. But it's finally here. I'm going to be able to go play some golf with the guys that are here and just enjoy the day. I want the day to be, all about, rejoicing and being excited for what is to come and what's next.
You see me pressing the gas here?
It doesn't matter if it's today and day one. It doesn't matter if it's day 2, day 3. Wherever it is, I'm going to be on a new team. I'm going to be excited. I'm blessed to be in this position. I know many people want to be here, and I don't take it for granted. And so now I'm just trying to live it out and trying to be where my feet are. It took me a little bit to figure out and a little bit to realize, but I believe I have a purpose and a calling on my life. I feel like the Lord's placed me exactly where he wants me to be at this time, and he's ordered my steps, and he's given me challenges and trials to where I was able to overcome them and eventually be here. All of that, to motivate me to continue to pursue my version of excellence and success, then I believe a lot of people can do it too.
Perfect. Oh, that's the good ice. You know what? He loved this growing up, but it's a family favorite. Like we always make it in the summer. We make it just all the time, actually. It's our thing. Okay. And
You can put that up there. Once we get going, I'll do that. Sure. Yeah, we'll need to check everybody's ID real quick.
Time to go see Bo. Let's get it. Let's go, Bo.
Come on, run. Hurry up. This way. Hurry up. Run it. Just run in the house. Go. Say, get it out. Say, the party has officially started. Go. Hurry. Go.
Let's get the party started!
Well, y'all got everybody in tears now. Everybody's in there crying. Hey, if I can get everybody's attention real quick, let me bless it real quick. Dylan, we just thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you for bringing all our families together. Pray that you'll bless this night, bless this food. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Told me I wasn't supposed to be here, you know. So I'm happy to be here in this situation. Family, friends, coaches, trainers, Peter, Doug, agents. Y'all do so much for me on a daily basis. I'm happy that y'all can be here for this. And it's just a fun opportunity. So like I said, expect whatever happens tonight. When we get picked, you can, have a good time, cheer, like you're at a football game. When I go crazy, y'all can go crazy. That can be our rule.
It's stored on this phone. Now that you never see it.
Roma Dunjay.
Who?
Bears. Back to back, Washington.
They were legit good.
Oh, yeah.
They disappeared so good. Millie, DJ, and Drake.
Hello. Hey. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Absolutely. You want to win a Super Bowl? All right. Let's go. Yes, sir. Coach Payton, what's up? You ready to roll? Well, I appreciate that a lot. Yes, sir, Coach. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Well, it means so much to me. I appreciate it a lot. Yes, sir.
Hope the pig's in.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix, quarterback, Oregon.
I know what he's going to say. Yeah, he's going to say God is good, and I'm going to say you dang right. And I think that Bo Nix's story is written in the stars, and I believe that whatever happens, from the end of April, is supposed to happen. And I know he sees it the same way too. And you can't predict what happens on draft day. I know one thing: whoever gets Bo Nix is getting an absolute. Pro.
I think Bo can be a phenomenal pro. I think he's always been a guy that his athleticism allows him to play fast and with the speed of the game and his decision making. That goes back to his coaching ability. So I think he can translate to a great pro.
So Bo's future self, I would say congratulations. You've done it. What you dreamt about since you were a 2-year-old running around envisioning playing college football. You've seen it. You've done it. You've competed for a Heisman. You've made it to the NFL. You've done it.
I would tell my future self something along the lines of, at the time, you gave it your best and you did whatever you could do and you did your best at it. And so when I'm older and as the future goes, I can look back on it and not have any regrets and not live in the fear of feeling like I failed myself or regretted something doing. I think every decision is made off your best judgment and off your best, instincts. So just, not regretting anything in the future and just doing something consistently to make you and your family better. I absolutely cannot wait to play in Denver with the Broncos. I think it's an incredible opportunity. This is something I've been waiting for. The anticipation has been very high. And now that I know where it is, I'm super excited. I'm going to give my best to the city. I'm going to give my best to the team because that's my team now. That's where I am. It was always Denver. I always wanted it to be Denver from day one. I felt like it was an awesome situation, and I can't wait to be there. Can't wait to get started. Can't wait to be on a new team with new teammates, new coaches, and grow relationships with those guys and put all the effort and the intensity and the work into our main goal. And that's just to win as many games as possible. And as you're doing that, it's all about how you affect other people.
What's up, Denver? I am so excited to be a Bronco. This is such a dream come true. From day one, Denver was my number one. I want to say thank you to the organization. I can't wait to meet the fans. Broncos country, let's go.
I used to live in fear. Every day was the darkest day. But now I just sing and cheer, knowing that we finally found our way. I don't want to hurt again. I believe you are the truth. From Auburn to Oregon is where I will follow you. I believe you found us in a time of need. With arms wide open, we receive your TDs. I believe that we finally found our guy. You lift us up a mile high above the sea. And that's why I believe. I'm sorry for my doubts. False prophets made me weary.
That's right.
And now I will scream and shout. Your light has me seeing clearly. I'll praise your touchdowns.
Terrific by Bo Nix.
I'll forgive your picks.
Oh, no.
I'll always be singing. God bless Bo Nix. I believe you found us in a time of need. With arms wide open, we receive your TD.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle. Trapped in a cycle of opioid use, withdrawal, and cravings. Sublocade is for adults with moderate to severe opioid addiction, whose withdrawal symptoms are controlled by oral buprenorphine for at least 7 days and should be used with counseling. Sublocade may help them keep moving towards recovery. Sublocade continuously releases the medicine buprenorphine all month with no real daily ups and downs. Buprenorphine is known to reduce cravings and block the rewarding
Rookie of the year. At the start of the season, everybody had their eyes on Jayden Daniels, right? He was the clear front runner in this conversation, hands down, no question. But now we're nearing the halfway point of the season, and things are starting to actually take a shift. Daniels is coming off of the worst game of his career, while Bo Nix, he's coming off of the strongest. Let's make a case. Nix for Rookie of the Year. Here is the crazy part. Nix is doing things that haven't been done by a rookie quarterback since the one and only Peyton Manning. That's right. Nix is now the second rookie quarterback in NFL history to throw at least 200 yards and multiple touchdowns in 4 consecutive games. That's the kind of company we're talking about here. And that's the conversation we're putting him in, whether it's a rib injury or rookie wall or defenses catching up to him. Jayden Daniels has been off, and Nix is definitely on. He's only 63 yards behind Daniels in passing yards, but here's the kick.
Mad Fanatic. The fix is in. It's Bo Nix. Broncos picked the perfect quarterback with Bo Nix. He don't hardly ever take a sack or throw picks. Always broke, I'm inclined to say it's fixed. The fix is in, and his name is Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, let's go. Nix the fix, let's go. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the six, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, let's go. Nix the fix, let's go. I was watching all that pre-draft discussion with disgust. Wanted Nick since I watched him eat the stuffing out the Bucks. And I was like, ooh wee, who he? He looked like a mix of Jalen Hurts and Drew Brees. I see the tape, I'm thinking he great. I'm seeing 15-1 touchdown to INT rate. Wow. How they talking like he never had success in his career. They act like he was an SEC freshman of the year. Mr. Football Alabama, he was picking dudes apart. Even when he was a youth, he was out there throwing darts. My dude smart, and he ain't folding under pressure, he got heart. That's Bo Nix. Broncos picked the perfect quarterback with Bo Nix. He don't hardly ever take a sack or throw picks. Always broke, I'm inclined to say it's fixed. The fix is in, and his name is Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, let's go. Nix the fix, let's go. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the six, Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, let's go. Nix the fix, let's go. Listen. I know I brought the hype for every quarterback we had, cause I'm the type that likes to see the best in what we have. To me, a real fan is a fan that's supporting, riding with the horse, whether Manning or Sporting. But Bo's different, what I'm saying is important, cause I was repping Bo and he was playing out in Oregon. First round QB that I ever cared for, only one as steady as a flyer in the late fourth. Bo's the QB Sean Payton systems made for. Bo's the QB that I actually prayed for. Nick's the fix, God sent, so we fine. Made it through the valley, now I know we about to climb. Broncos picked the perfect quarterback with Bo Nix. He don't hardly ever take a sack or throw picks. Always broke, I'm inclined to say it's fixed. The fix is in, and his name is Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, let's go. Nix the fix, let's go. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the six, Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Nix the fix, let's go. Nix the fix, let's go. The fix is in. It's Bo Nix.
Listen. Black Friday special. Buy one, get two free. Buy one Nix the Fix shirt, get two Nix the Fix songs. NixTheFix.com. Holla at me. Peace.
Well, I feel just like a child. From my womb to my tomb, I guess I'll always be a child.